Welcome back. Inflation is driving the cost of groceries to record highs, but it's not the only reason food prices are going up. Liacko shows us why many farmers are struggling to grow as much food as they used to.
There's been a multi-year drought and prices have gone up astronomically to grow potatoes. It's causing farmers a huge headache, but we also found out that it may mean you have to pay a little bit more for these guys at the grocery store. This land has been passed down through the Wallen family for more than 100 years.
My great-grandfather Peter, he had immigrated from Sweden. He farmed, and then my grandfather farmed, my father farmed. I want to be able to honor his name and kind of carry on the farming legacy that he started.
But with each generation, keeping the legacy alive gets harder.
In the end, our margins are just so slim to none that by now it's very hard to manage.
But Lad Wallen hoped with a little innovation, he could turn his potatoes into profit. He and his wife cooked up a plan to manufacture potato chips on their farm.
So a genuine Idaho potato chip is what we make.
But this year has been the toughest yet for the chips and the potato farm. Washington and Idaho, our nation's top potato producers, are in a severe drought. For the first time in 40 years, farmers from Maine had to ship potato seeds to Washington and Idaho to help farmers grow this year's crop.
These potatoes will be table stock potatoes. They'll be used for the fresh market. The drought situation is a severe situation this year, so we're not really sure if we have sufficient water to finish a potato crop or even to plant some potato acres.
With less water, farmers can't plant as many potatoes.
It could lead to shortages in potato supplies.
And for the crops they can grow, the supply costs are increasing at record rates.
Fertilizers, chemicals, fuel, all those things have skyrocketed, maybe increased by 50%. On the processing side for chips, same thing. So for seasoning, stuff like that, certain key ingredients of seasonings have gone up 300%, which is insane.
Economic experts say these factors combined could increase the price you pay for potatoes this year by 30%. For an average bag of chips, that's an extra $1.60.
Eventually, I think it's something that will end up at the consumer's door. I'm really hopeful that it is a short-term problem and hopefully we have a solution soon, but I don't see a solution coming in the near future.
Ladd believes that solution could come with help from state or federal leaders to slow inflation.
We just need to implement policies. We need to take the appropriate steps so we can avoid some of these situations that we're currently in with inflation.
But if relief doesn't come and come quickly, it won't be just this family's legacy on the line.
And it's very important that we keep them going and keep them providing food for our nation and the world as a whole.
I'm Liacko.